Aries, this is a reading from your ex. Let's see. Yes, it's from your ex. So that means that, first of all, let's just go ahead and do the disclaimers. No, I'm not a therapist. This is for entertainment purposes only. If this resonates with you, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not to be negative. This X deck is telling you where you are and what you've learned from this X. Pain, trials and tribulations, all are forms of lessons. So that's where we are. My channel, the world is waiting. It's waiting for you to be great. It's waiting for you to take those lessons, which are hidden in pain. This is what people call pain. Take the pain and turn them into, pleasure, meaning, learn from our mistakes, but learn from the lessons that the universe is teaching you. Learn why this person was in your energy. Learn the reason why they came into your life. Learn, find the things that they taught you, because every situation isn't, unless it's, physically violent. Those things are still things that you have to learn from. So I'm not telling you to stay with your ex, go back to your ex if it was a physical relationship, a violent relationship. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is what we learned. So here it is. These cards here are the X cards. This is 1 through 3. 4, for some reason, I ordered the smaller version, so in which it's not gonna fit, so I might pull those down the line. So this deck is yes, no, and maybe. Same questions, yes, no, or maybe, whichever one comes out. I'm going to clarify. I'm going to pull from the Hidden Truth Tarot. The Hidden Truth Tarot could be from a divine feminine, masculine, former lover, or love interest, or simply the one that got away. That is what the Hidden Truth Tarot is. I will switch the camera so that you can see it the way that I see it. So far, these are the 2 that came out. I'm only gonna, I think I might pull 4, maybe 5 at the most. But it says, is this a true twin flame relationship? The answer says yes. Am I reactive in relationships? It says yes. So, that's where we're gonna start, and we'll clarify again on those. So these 3, 4 cards came out, and I'm not going to take them because I don't want to take that many cards. I want to make this short and sweet, and so right now it's not being short and sweet. How about that? Let me get these ones off the floor. They all fail. Sorry. And I'm going to reshuffle them over so that we can, excuse me, get the energy that we need to start. Again, these are things that you've learned. This person may be an ego-based ex. This may be a relationship that was meant to be, but there was third parties. We don't know what it was, but we'll clarify. But in any and every situation, there is a lesson behind it, and that is you growing from what no longer served you, if that makes sense. So no, it's not to be negative. It's to get through what it is that we need to be, and get through things and learn from them at the same time, and not to be mean about them. So this one is, are they really into their new person? The answer is no. Again, this could be somebody replaced you, or you left and they replaced somebody for a quick thrill, and they're realizing that this is not you. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So again, the purpose of this reading is to see what's on their mind. And so no, I'm not taking this. It says, could I work on loving myself more? It says maybe. Is this a karmic relationship? It says maybe. Am I using distractions to avoid my feelings? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take those, because that is right now what we're focusing on for you, Aries. Okay, sorry about that. So I guess I wasn't going to take this many cards, but I will, because this seems like a read that you need to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it from the way that you guys see it to the way that I see it, because I think that will be a little bit easier for you to understand why I'm taking it. So it says, is this a true twin flame relationship? It says yes. Am I reactive in relationships? It says yes. Are they really into the new person? It says no. Could I work on loving myself more? It says maybe. Is this a karmic relationship? It says maybe. Am I using distractions to avoid my feelings? It says maybe. So Aries, is this what you're doing? And at the bottom of the deck, it says, is their ex still in the picture? It says maybe. Are you the ex, or is it a third party or someone beforehand, or someone that they were with before you? So maybe this is the reason why you're contemplating on walking away. Also, what I'm going to do is use the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. And the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, again, is from your divine masculine and feminine, a former lover, a love interest, or simply the one who got away. So these are questions in regards to it. So it says, is this a true twin flame relationship? It says yes on the card. And then this one says, I couldn't let you get too close to me. So maybe they knew the same thing as you. Sorry, my grandbaby's in the background. Am I in a reactive relationship? So am I reactive in my relationships? Meaning, do you react with everything? Look at this card here. It says we need to let each other go. That's where they are, or this is your energy. Because you're so reactive, you might be saying these things. And it says, I can't stop thinking about you. Hold on a second. It says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So that is where this person is. It says, are they really into the new person? Until their new person, it says no. And they're saying they know they were a distraction from the pain. And then it says, is this a true twin flame relationship? It says yes. So something about this, this could be an ego-based relationship, or it could be just something that someone is used to and they don't want to get rid of it because this other person may be doing the things that you weren't going to do or not going to do. And it says, could I work on loving myself? It says maybe. And then the other card comes out. It says, I love you. Is this a karmic relationship? It says maybe. And then it says, am I using distractions to avoid my feelings? And it says maybe. And they're saying that I can't stop thinking about you. So here it is. It's like, this is the back and forth that you've been going through. It's like one day it's this way and the next day it isn't. I speak to you through music. The bottom is, is their ex still in the picture? So something about what's happening is not causing this person to move forward. And in that process, it's causing you more pain than anything. So now you're at the point of walking away or contemplating walking away. But because this is a message from your ex, this is the person who you keep going back and forth with. It seems like it's a twin flame relationship, but it also is karmic. And twin flame relationships are in that situation. They are that way, when it comes to the back and forth, what if and how should I? Normally, I was going to pull from this deck, but I'll go ahead and use this deck and let the cards clarify what they feel in this reading. Normally, I would just use it and do the normal interpretation of what the normal tarot is. But in this process, we're getting through this energy, or we've gotten through this energy of the back and forth. And so now you're deciding what it is. So this could be, if this is not a relationship where it was physically abusive, it was a mental abusive relationship. So meaning that, they couldn't make up their mind what it is that they wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and clarify the twin flame relationship. And then it says, I couldn't let you get close to me. So it's like, I got you where I want you. And then they pull back, oh my God, I'm starting to loving this person a little bit more. And then they turn around. It's ego-based. So if the Five of Swords comes out, I wouldn't be surprised. It's an ego-based thing. I think the Five of Swords should be called ego because of the fact that, hold on, let me see. This is the Three of Wands energy and the Hermit. So is this the true twin flame relationship? It says yes. I couldn't let you get close to me. So here it is, the energy of the three of wands comes out, and then the energy of the hermit comes out. So the three of wands, just to let you see, it says planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride and success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So because it's like this energy of, yes, this is a twin flame relationship, but they couldn't let you get close. That's ego to me. Why couldn't they let you get close? They didn't want to show their true feelings. So what you did was went in with the hermit and energy. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. So in this process, it says, am I reactive in relationships? And then they turn around. So they're like, I couldn't let you get that close to me because they know who you are, or they were doing it in a third party situation. But you, because you're so reactive in the relationship, it says we need to let each other go. That's the energy that they're like, okay, you want to talk, they don't want to, or sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, depending on their mood. And then the hermit card comes, so you're like, all right, I'm going to take that time needed off in order to get to this situation or to get through this situation, because it's like, I've been here, Aries, I've been with this person, or I don't know, Aries, is this your energy? I've been with this person and I've been trying to see what they want, because I want more than what they do. I'm not taking all those cards. I want more than what they do, Aries. And they turn around and it's like, oh, I want you today, but then tomorrow I don't. Or maybe these are your feelings. I'm not going to say that this is not your energy, but it's like someone can't make up their mind. And then so this card that comes out is the Page of Wands. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. So you're losing your patience, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar, do things to fuel your passions, to finish what you started. So it says, are they really into their new person? No. Then it says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. I don't know if this is how you're feeling or if this is how they're feeling, but someone is feeling this way. So this, you're going within when it comes to using your creativity and finishing what you started before this stuff started to happen. And then it says, could I work on loving myself more? And they say maybe, but then this person goes back when realizes that they're losing their grip with you, and they say, I love you. Then they turn around and say, is this a karmic relationship? And it says maybe. And then they're turning around and be like, I love you, because not saying that they don't, I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm saying that they realize that they're losing you. Aries, they're losing a good thing. So they're going to say, okay, this is karmic. You're thinking that this is a karmic mental thing. And then they're like, oh, I can't stop thinking about you. Let me go ahead and pull another card for this one, because all I have is 5 out here. I'll pull another one. It says, am I using distractions to avoid my feelings? And they say maybe. I hide behind material things. So yeah, this is an ego kind of narcissistic type relationship when it comes to what's happening with this person. It's like they want this, but then they don't. But then they want this, but then they don't want the commitment. They want this, but then they turn around and say, okay, no, I'd rather be this way or be that way. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So not saying that they're with anyone else, they're okay and comfortable with someone coming in and out of their life, because they don't know exactly what they want, and they're spiritually not into it. But you're coming within yourself, you're working on yourself, you're planning for the long term, and they're just looking at short term. They're scared of who and what they can become if they just stick to something. I don't know if that makes sense. I just have to say that. And then at the bottom of the deck now, it says, I am grateful for this spiritual lesson, because you're teaching them a lesson, while you're working on yourself. And it's crazy because I just got this for the Virgo energy. You're working on yourself regardless on how back and forth they want to be. That in the back of your mind, I think these are the questions that you're asking yourself about this person, and so they're saying, oh, I can't stop thinking about you. So then they call you or they send you a text message. I can't wait till my cards come for the unsent messages. I just ordered those because I think these will be good for this actual energy. But look at all of these energies on the board. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Hermit, we have the Page of Wands. These are all, you know, the wands, the pages are new beginnings. And then we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So here it is: generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful. I love a family home, a love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty, sensible approach. So you know that this may be a karmic relationship, and they're saying that they can't stop thinking about you. This whole time you're working on yourself, Aries. I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's energy, but in this process of being indecisive with this person, I'm not gonna, maybe I should. Okay, I'll go ahead and take these cards. So bottom of the deck is the Empress. So take time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So again, here's the King of Cups energy: trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust. So it seems like it says, am I using distractions to avoid my feelings? Yeah, this is this person. This person is using all the distractions. If you look at the bottom of the deck, it says, is their ex still in the picture? Maybe. So they're, in order for them to figure out who they are as a person, because they're scared, they're doing this back and forth thing. They don't know what they want to do, who they want to do it with, and why they want to do it. So in this process, you're still working on your pinnacles and getting yourself together, and they're using distractions to avoid their feelings. So again, here it is: I couldn't let you get close to me because their feelings, they don't want to express their feelings. Is this a true twin flame relationship? You're asking yourself that question. And then you turn around and says, am I reactive in relationships? Yes, you are. And so you're questioning what it is that they want. And he's like, well, in the back of my mind, we need to let each other go. However, he knows that you are going to be the successful person with or without him. I'm saying he, but it could be he or she. You know that you're going to be the successful person without them. So what you decided to do, and here's a lesson here: because of the back and forthness, you recognize the red flags and you're working on yourself. And you know, it says allowing your creativity to soar, do things that fuel your passions, you know, finish what you started. So you stopped at one point and was trying to work on this relationship, but now you know that the distractions, are they really into the new person? I know I was a distraction from your pain. You know, it's basically they're trying to reflect it back on you, or to revert it back on you. And so that's just kind of how I see it. You're either asking them this question, or they're saying that to you to make an argument happen, if that makes sense. So you're using your creativity and you're finishing what you started. And so that's all this stuff here. You're seeking solitude, self-discovery, you know, seek out or become a spiritual mentor. You're seeking different types of mentorship. And that's the reason why you're here at this channel. You clicked on this channel. Could I work on loving myself more? Maybe. And then they're like, I love you. When they realize that you're not putting into this energy anymore and you're starting to work on yourself, then they come back around and say, okay, I love you. But you know, the process of hurt people, but scared people also hurt people. People that are fearful of what it is that they should be working on, and they're scared of it, you know, and they see you growing and they see your spiritual gifts, they see that happening. And so they're scared because they don't know what direction they want to go into. So they want to use the distractions to avoid their feelings, and they're hiding behind the material things. That's what happens when someone is unsure of themselves. Material things only are bandages. They only cover up the wounds. They don't work on the wounds. But what you're doing, Aries, you're working on your wounds. You're working on how to do things. And here's the Empress here, you know, because you're giving birth to your dreams and they're scared. You know, you're taking action, but they won't even come to the point of saying that they are doing, excuse me, they can't even come to the, you know, the realization that you're trying to help them better themselves as well. And that's what you're doing. You were waiting for them to do it, but now here it is. you're just like, no, I have to grow myself and go from here. So is this a karmic relationship? It says maybe. Then they're saying they can't stop thinking about you because they know at the same time, whatever you're doing struck a chord when it comes to what it is that they want to do. They see that you're creative. They see the things that you're doing. They see that you're happy and you're working on it. And then they see that your energy is changing. They know that the distractions are to avoid their feelings. So maybe it could be the exes or the new people, the people that they're meeting, until they realize that this person is that same way that you've realized. Then they turn around and they say, okay, wait, I can't play the same game with anyone else because now everybody's on to me. Everybody is working on themselves spiritually and mentally, especially during these times like this, when everybody has the time to sit and think and not go to work and not do what they normally would do, not be able to go and have a drink with their friends and laugh and talk about, because everybody is kind of working on themselves, if that makes sense. So again, this tells you here, I said if the Five of Swords were to come out, that would be an ego-based energy, because that's just kind of how I see this. The twin flames, not being, saying that we need to let each other go because they're saying that you're reactive in a relationship and that you doing too much. I don't know. That's kind of what's coming in my head. You doing too much, or you tripping. That's kind of how I see it when it comes to it, Aries. And so, the distractions are ego based. And so here it is. The King of Cups comes out. So either you're going to find someone this way, trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, seeing a counselor. So again, we've already went to the point that you went within and are seeking a spiritual mentor. But this part right here, hidden but well-intentioned emotions. So they're hiding their emotions. Again, distractions to avoid feelings. That's what this King of Cups energy is, and this is my energy, Cancer energy, Aries, when it comes to, what it is that they want. And then this card came out, it came out, the Three of Cups, and it says news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancies, or graduations, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. So in this process, you're still working on your coins. You're still working on the things that you need to work on. And then it says falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness, and the ending of challenges, changing gifts. Don't give up on people you love. So again, you've been patient this whole time, but now this person sees that they can't get, they can't, what is it called? They can't play these mind games with you anymore. So now they have to step up, and talk about and stop using these distractions. I'm using distractions to avoid my feelings, maybe. Now they couldn't do that with the last person because that last person didn't have the effects that you did. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson, because mentally and physically you showed them a different way. And so is there X in the picture? Maybe, because that is a part of the distractions to avoid the feelings. It's easy to go back to your ex when you know that they'll accept you because they miss you and they're okay with you playing that back and forth game. But hiding behind the material, you see right through this person. You see right through them, and you know what it is that they're doing. And so here with the King of Cups energy, hidden but well-intentioned emotions. That tells you right there that they're hiding their emotions. And then not only that, the hidden emotions and hiding behind material things, or the distractions, are here. But when they decide that they want to work on this, it might be too late for you, Aries. Like I said, as long as this is not an abusive relationship, I'm okay with you going back when you've learned yourself and learned your triggers, and they have done the same. Everything is a work in progress. It didn't happen for you overnight, but it seems like to me, Aries, that you stopped living for you and your creativity in order to work on this, because we all want this. This relationship. You see the house in the back, Cupid's up at the top. We all want this relationship that comes with a home. This person is capable of doing it. And here's the water energy, Cancer energy is right here, which, I go back and forth all the time, but I know when I want something, I want it. But this is what we all want at the end of the day. All right, I'm going to end this because my grandbaby is starting to cry. But, you know, again, learn from this lesson. Hold on 1 second before I end this. Hold on. Okay, Aries. So I wanted to, surprise, I wanted to end this with another card. This is from the Mystical Healing readings. And so, you know, I don't know if this will be your energy or someone else's energy, but the thing is that this person may realize that you're better than what they expected. Not saying that you weren't. Experience rebirth. So you and both them, you've done it ahead of time. Experience and rebirth. You've changed the way you do things and how you see things, and you're focusing on yourself, and you're growing from this situation in order to get to this situation, you know, and that is the rebirth, the celebrations, the horse and carriage, the home, you know, the friends celebrating with you, you know, all of these cups energy, you know, this is all cups. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign, but here it is right here. The cups are there. He's on here. He's traveling to your boat or he's traveling to your home, one of the two. But whatever it is, he's on his way towards you, and he's working on hitting but well-intentioned emotions. He's working on that. So once he gets to that point, you know that you guys were good together at some point, but for some reason you're calling him the ex, and we know why. He's hiding behind the distractions and the material things, and that's going to stop him. But he's growing, you know, he's experiencing a rebirth because it said he's grateful for the spiritual lessons that you taught him, being different, being patient, you know, the nurturing energy, you know, the queen's energy, you know, you are, you know, taking things and you're making them grow. If the seven of not seven, what is it? The Empress energy, the Empress or High Priestess energy was to come out, I would know that you're nurturing a situation, but that's what you were. Like I said in the beginning, you were patient with this energy. You were patient that you seen that the potential in this person, but sometimes potentials don't work until, you know, they say they realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side, you know, and you weren't willing to sit there and wait anymore. You know, you've been patient about it, and you're not sitting there and being patient anymore. It's either step up to the plate or understand what it is that you're going to lose. And it's not a ultimatum. It's what it is. You're going to move forward without him, or you're going to find that King of Cups energy that's going to be there. Yep. What did I say? Did I tell you about the High Priestess? I said if they were there, it's a nurturing energy. Look at that. The High Priestess is studying the different spiritual beliefs, nurturing, mothering, being patient about, you know, with the child, you have to have that patient energy. So I said that to you. So that just ends this reading right here, Aries. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is feeling hopeless or disappointed by a situation. So I'm done with this reading, Aries. Again, this is for you to learn something from, not to be negative about. Like, share, subscribe, go to my Patreon, Phoenix Empath Intuitive. My other channel is for cancers only, but you can come as a cross watcher. It's fine. Phoenix Empath Intuitive. Patreon, we do a whole lot of live readings. We do a whole lot of different memberships. And I think if you get the $9 or $25 membership, you get a prize or something every month, every couple of months. So that'll be a good thing, Aries. Like, share, subscribe, come back. The world is waiting for you to be great.